What's up, you guys? Danger Rock here. Today I'm going to be comparing my Toy Story Signature Collection Buzz Lightyear. This is the one I just picked up yesterday for 10 bucks. And I'm going to be comparing them to my Disney Store Buzz Lightyear, the 2019 version. And what we're going to be doing is taking a closer look at each one and finding out which one is better. First one we're gonna take a look at is the Signature Collection Buzz. This is the one I just recently got. I checked his batteries and everything. He still works and everything, which is cool. So what we're gonna do now is actually switch him on. We're not gonna switch him to demo mode because then he just talks toy phrases. Though that's the mode it's set on when you find him at the store.
I am Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger.
And see, he just started talking all on his own, and I didn't even press any of his buttons yet.
No readout yet if the air is breathable. I'd better keep my helmet closed. The air isn't toxic. How dare you open a space vent's helmet on an uncharted planet? My eyeballs could have been sucked from their sockets. Switching to internal air supply.
So that's really cool that he interacts. That's actually one of my favorite
Are
things
you
about
ready
this
for
Buzz.
adventure in uncharted space?
Laser works.
Yes, I need to rendezvous with Star Command. Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Command, Star Command.
And of course, he has Tim Allen's voice.
My ship has run off course to Sector 12. Do you copy? Why don't they answer? My communicator seems to be malfunctioning. To infinity and beyond! Local law enforcement, it's about time you got here. My ship has crash landed here by mistake. I could fly around this room with my eyes closed. See? I can fly.
So his wings actually swing out like they do in the
You see
movie,
my spaceship?
which is cool.
It'll take weeks to repair it.
The wingtips light up red and green, which
Perhaps
is
some
really,
fresh air
really
will
cool.
help. Could you please help me open my helmet?
And I like that this looks really
Evil Emperor Zurg
film
is out there
accurate.
somewhere. Hey, careful. That's against regulations. Buzz Lightyear, signing off. Buzz Lightyear reporting for sector duty. Buzz Lightyear, signing off.
This is his toy mode.
I am Buzz Lightyear.
There's his wings. And what I really like is that this one has lots more articulation. He has articulated fingers and everything. Right at the bottom of his feet right here, you can see the Thinkway Toys logo, which is really, really cool. And one thing I really like about him is his face sculpt. I feel like that's more of like really close to how it looks when we see Buzz Lightyear on screen for the first time. I really like the look of the face a lot. And also his chest proportions are very wide. I feel like that's the way they were in the movie. Now, one thing that this guy doesn't have that this guy here does have is, for example, he doesn't have the karate chop action button right here because it would interfere with the wings, so that's kind of a shame. And he doesn't have the button on the side of his helmet that lets the helmet open up with a button. You just have to open and close it manually.
I am Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger. Thank you. I would prefer the helmet down for a while. This galaxy needs my protection. Who's in charge here? I protect the galaxy from the threat of invasion.
So that's really cool. So I set him back in toy mode because now I'm going to switch him off. Set him aside so we could take a look at our other Buzz right here. Now this one right here does have a button on the side right here.
To infinity and beyond. It's a secret mission in uncharted space. Let's go. No time to explain. Attack. The slingshot maneuver is all we've got. Full speed ahead. This planet is toxic. Closing helmet to conserve oxygen.
This is the Toy Story 4 version because it says Bonnie right here at the bottom of his foot. He mostly just has standard Toy Story 4 phrases, but one thing I do like about this Buzz is right here he has a button that we push that, and his helmet flips right open, which is really cool. And this arm right here isn't as posable because there is a spring in there, which we press this button right here. Buzz has the karate chop, which is something that this one doesn't have, which is interesting. What I don't like about it, though, is that when we open up his wings, yes, his wingtips do light up green and red like they do in the movie. His jetpack lights up. That's really cool. The only downside is it forces the wings to be folded into this spot where they don't swing out like they do in the movie. Another thing that I don't like about this is his laser sound. Yeah, that's not film accurate at all. He does have the wrist communicator right here, which is really nice. It also seems like his buttons are a bit out of proportion. As you can see, his big red, green button is popping out just a little bit too much. The buttons here look a little bit bigger. The shape of them is off compared to that one over there. And the Space Ranger sticker looks like it's the same color as that one right there, so that's really nice. This one has the Lightyear sticker. That one you can see there's some wear on it. I also don't like that this turbine thing doesn't have a sticker on it like this one does. Like if you look at both of them from the backside, this one also has silver screw holes, which this one doesn't. It only has a screw hole right at the bottom here, which is not accurate to the film at all. Overall, though, I mean, this Buzz is decent. He does have more than just the bare basics. He does have articulation. What's strange about him is just like the 1995 Buzz Lightyears, he only has the one finger articulation, which the rest of his fingers do move, but they move together. On this one, you can move each one separately. And I also don't like that it has this button right here for his toy detector mode because it's very visible. On that one, he has a rubber waist and he's a lot more posable. And
Scanning perimeter. Laser at full power. Approaching destination. Re-engaging gravity. Area secure. Buzz Lightyear at your service.
there are multiple other versions of this. One having Andy written at the bottom of his foot and another one saying absolutely nothing. Disney still released these in different colors over time, and they just changed the phrases so we had more Toy Story 1 and 2 phrases in there. This one just has all the quotes from the fourth movie, which I am not a fan of. Now I'm going to close his helmet, and if we look at both of these from the side, I feel like the chest proportions on this one is just a little bit too skinny. This one here looks wider, like it does in the movie. And another thing, the glimpse on the side of this is the wings actually do look accurate, like they did in the film. Also, the paint detail on this guy is a lot better. And overall, I mean, I just love the face sculpt on this one a lot more. This one, it's kind of strange. I was going to say it looks like more of a cartoon, but he just has this look to him where like his teeth are off, definitely. The eyelids look a little bit too droopy, so I'm not really a fan of that. So, also, this one has Tim Allen's voice in it. It has the two modes of play. So, hands down, the better Buzz out of these two is this one. I also like that he has all that extra articulation, like the movable fingers. I feel like really brings the figure to life. The laser sound is not only better, but the laser button right here is accurate size to the movie. This one is too small. Right here, these voice sampler buttons are too big. Here, they're proportioned right. Here, I like that the big red button for his wings actually is on there the right way, and it doesn't pop out like this one does. Wrist communicators, I would say, is about the same. Yeah. Here, it's a lot bigger, though, but this one actually makes the sound when you open and close it, but they're both just stickers. Face on this one is obviously better. I like that this one doesn't have anything written at the bottom of his foot. Paint applications overall look a lot better on this one. The wings are obviously better on this one. It's interesting how this one has the button for the helmet and the karate chop action, which is the only two things that this one was missing, but that's not something that ever really bothered me. I just kind of like both buttons for different reasons. And I guess if you want to be able to get a budget Buzz or an affordable Buzz, this would be the one to get. But in terms of real film accuracy and the level of detail put into the toy, overall quality difference, I got to go with this one right here. He's a bit more expensive, though, but I still would go with this one right here. As far as buying tips go for both of these, this one's they currently sell in Disney stores right now. Or like me, who doesn't have a Disney store locally anymore, I found this guy right here at a thrift store. And this guy right here is actually an extra one that I picked up. This was one I actually picked up at a flea market. And also, these two come in very similar packaging. They both have spaceship boxes. So when you order these things, whether you're looking for them on eBay or Mercari, definitely take a closer look at what you're getting, because what's in the picture might look exactly very, very similar. And yeah, I mean, this is the one I would highly recommend. This one right here is like, I would just give it to a kid as a playable toy. But as for a collector, definitely this one. This one was said to be an exact replica by Thinkway Toys, which there is a lot of things about it that I would consider it to be an exact replica. It's just lacking those two features, which I know he has them in the movie, but in real life, both of them are physically impossible. For the helmet to retract all the way would interfere with the battery compartment, and the karate chop action would interfere with the wings. So it is a movie, I get it. But as far as accuracy, this is the most film accurate Buzz Lightyear out there. I mean, I still do prefer those cloud version and white logo versions over this one right here. This is the signature collection one. I could tell because the green on it looks completely different. And there are other versions of Buzz that I would still highly recommend over this one right here. Like if you're able to find the Blast Off Buzz Lightyear or the Toy Story 3 standard talking Buzz Lightyear, I would prefer that over this one any day. But that's just my opinion. Everybody is each to his own. I do like that this one right here does have more functions than the older 1995 Buzz Lightyear. So he does have some detail in there that the older Buzzes didn't have. So he's not a bad Buzz, really. But what really lets him down for me is that face sculpt and his laser sound. I'm just not a fan of that at all. So, yeah, this has been a comparison video of my Toy Story Signature Collection Buzz Lightyear versus my Disney Store Buzz Lightyear from 2019. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of my opinion of these two Buzzes? Which Buzz Lightyear toy out there is your favorite? It doesn't have to be just out of the two you see here. I really look forward from hearing from you guys. So thank you all for watching as always. And I'll see you guys on the next video review.